So the site where the Ford Tempest garage used to be has always been earmarked for residential use, even back when the Friars Gate initially, that development was initially brought forward. There were around 93 units planned for that corner of the overall Friars Gate site, which is around 7 acres overall, just 1.5 acres in the corner of the overall site, set aside for residential use. This has been debated for a long time in the council chamber. I'm really pleased that we've got cross-party support for bringing an element of residential use forward as part of the overall scheme. And of course, elsewhere in the scheme, across that 7-acre site, there will be public open space, there will be public amenity use, there will be plenty of other uses for the wider site as well. So we are working really closely with the land agent at the moment to select a very high quality developer for that land. We will choose who that developer is. We will have the design code in place, which will be incredibly strict about what they can and can't build on that site. Of course, it's in a conservation area as well, which helps us, but we will maintain very, very close relationship with that developer, ensure that we have a contractual position which allows us to hold them to the highest possible standards to ensure that what is built on that piece of land is something that everybody in Lichfield can be proud of. So I think anyone who lives in Lichfield will know that the market caters very well for retirement homes already. There's certainly not a need for Lichfield District Council to step into that market. We want to see many more homes come forward that appeal to young professionals. It's right in the heart of the city. It's right opposite brilliant transport links, whether that's through the train or the roads, etc. So this will be really high quality housing targeted at those young professionals who want to come and make their home right in the heart of Lichfield City. So I think the time scheduling has slipped slightly, but the phasing of that is staying exactly as we envisage it. And of course, the phasing is a really important part of bringing the site forward. Historically, we attempted to bring the entire 7-acre site forward in one big go. That didn't work. What we have always envisaged, certainly over the last few years, is that we break that down into much smaller chunks, bring them forward in phases, and we're actually now seeing the fruition of that actually paying off for us as well. I think historically there's been a number of reasons why it's taken such an incredibly long time, all sorts of reasons. But I think for me, number one is the fact that we have over the years tried to market a 7-acre site for lots of different uses to one developer, and actually splitting the development up into multiple phases, such as we've done over the last few years, has really paid dividends in enabling us to bring those parcels of land forward individually. We see that with the cinema, for instance, coming forward now at one end of the site, bringing forward this 1.5-acre site in the corner of the overall Friars Gate site. Parcelling it up has really allowed us to sort of break that standoff and allow it to come forward now. Well, of course, the Friars Gate or Birmingham Road site, 7 acres in total. This site that we're bringing forward is just 1.5 acres. So whilst this site that we're promoting at the moment is purely for residential use, of course, across the remaining site, there'll be plenty of public open space, of public amenities, of all manner of items that we can bring forward across the remaining acreage that we are still yet to develop. So 110,000 residents in Lichfield district, clearly not just in Lichfield, but Lichfield, Burntwood, Armitage, Fazeley, Little Aston. We cover a huge population over a really large area. And certainly for the last 10, 15 years, we've focused really heavily on trying to get this city centre development up and off the ground. As soon as that's done, we'll be able to take the money that we generate from that development and start looking elsewhere right across the district at how we invest that money into communities to improve all of our residents' lives.